So to make a cave, you need a solutional rock, you need fractures or cracks in the rock, and then you need water that drips through the rock and it enlarges the fracture. So you need those three things to make a cave. This cave is the, you know, best example of a solutional cave in this park, I think, where you've got maybe 4 or 5 feet of nice, very clean and pure marble with a schist layer above it. So the schist layer is what's kind of protecting the marble, and it's sandwiched. I don't know what's below it, maybe another layer of schist, but you have the sandwiched layer of marble. And it's actually dipping down into the hill, deeper into the cave. So it's got potential to keep going for a long ways, except for mud and dirt that blocks it. You know, there's no question it wasn't quarried, it wasn't formed by man. This was formed by moving water. Here.
This is neat. Yeah, it's a wow. This is neat. Oh, wow. It just keeps going, huh? Yeah. I do have the extra shirt in the car. Does it widen or does it narrow? It narrows. Yeah. That's tight. So Mark, what do you think? That's cool. It's like a little... It's just enough for a person. Woo! You going in farther? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going in a little farther here. Yeah, that's okay. If only we opened this up in Monroe Cave, like Virgin Passage, and then it led into the King's Ballroom. Yeah. Do you know how crazy that would be? Imagine at the end of this 75-foot crawl, there was an enormous 40 by 30-foot room with 40-foot ceilings, and it had tables and chairs carved into the marble, and there were still artifacts left from Victorian times. Like a cut glass sherry glass on the table, like where they used to party and drink sherry, or whatever. I just picture him drinking sherry. This is amazing to find this in southern Connecticut, where you just don't see any marble. I mean, it's a real cave in southern Connecticut. It's incredible. It's a whole labyrinth under there. It's twists and turns, and it's a whole world. I don't think any Native American would have ever entered this, and if they did, they would have made it part of their mythology, because it's so strange and unusual from the surface world, from anything else that they ever would have seen. But there would be no practical reason for anyone to go in there besides us. No miners, no Native Americans, no hunters just looking to shelter from the storm. This is this is literally its own kind of underworld of twists and turns and labyrinth of 90-degree turns until you reach some dirt. But I think it probably keeps going. I mean, the size of the tube is so uniform all the way through. You'd think it would just continue like that, but I guess we'll never really know unless we keep digging.